Alright, so we're gonna play some Smite. I just got into the closed alpha. I've only played a few games, but we'll get in here and we'll play some games and talk about some of the basics of Smite on PS4. I guess I'll start with a co-op game. It's a little bit easier, and we'll do Assault. Now the Assault, if you've played League of Legends, it's a lot like ARAM, all random, all mid, and you get assigned a random champion, and then you just go up against the computer. I don't have any new champions unlocked, so I don't know if Assault is available against other people. So right now I can only play it co-op, but we'll talk about some basics here. The big difference between Assault and you can only buy in the spawn on Assault, and once you leave the spawn area, you can no longer buy. So you have to make sure to buy every time you die. Otherwise, you're gonna be short items, and you definitely don't want that. So you press the left D-pad to open the store. The top, these are all recommended items, and I haven't adjusted anything. You start with more gold in the Assault gameplay. Your core items are what your character should have, your god should have. It's pretty easy, you just hit X on an item, and it brings it directly to the one that you should buy. So we'll go ahead and buy these Warrior Tabby boots.
Excellent.
And then, so for Jotun's Wrath, I can't buy it all the way, but if I press down twice, I can buy at least the starter item, which is a mace. So I'll pick that up. And that's it. I can't buy any component of this item, shift or shield. So after that, it's time to go out. You exit the menus by pressing circle. Your skills are square, X, circle, triangle. Square, X, circle are your basics. Triangle would be your ultimate. If you do hit one of the buttons, it brings up your targeting screen. To exit that, you're going to press R1. If you want to cast something, you press the selected skill and then you press it again, and it will cast it, or you can press R2. R2 is also your basic attack. I'm playing as Thor, he's melee, so he doesn't have a very long range attack, so you really have to get up on people. For leveling up skills, you can choose to do it manually, or you can let the computer take care of it, which is a lot easier. Thor has his three basic attacks. His square is he throws his hammer. At any point in time when the hammer's flying, he can press square again and reappear where his hammer is. His X ability creates an immovable wall that stuns people on impact. And his circle is an AoE spin. He can't auto attack while it's happening, but he can move. His move isn't slowed significantly. He stays pretty consistent. I haven't paid attention if his backwards movement is any slower. So in Smite, if you're attacking, if you're moving backwards, or if you're strafing, you moved at a reduced rate. If you're running straight forward, you run at a faster speed. So if you are running away, just be sure to turn and run straight. Don't try and strafe run. It's not like a first-person shooter where you don't lose that much movement speed. So yeah, Assault, you can't go back and heal, so it does help to use potions. I didn't pick any up just because I didn't feel like it. It's just a co-op game, so it's not terribly difficult. Thor is a melee tank champion. You can go damage, but I would recommend sticking with his tank build. So when you're buying items, you can buy damage recommended items or defensive recommended items. You also can store 2 activated items, which you use by pressing L3 and then the corresponding button, square or X. Or sorry, you press L2 and square or X. So Smite, it originally came out on the PC, and I bought it when it first came out on PC, and I played it. It was actually it's free, I believe. I don't know if it still is on PC, but yeah, I went ahead and bought that when it came out. The one thing about Assault is you have to die. You're gonna buy new items, so it's gonna happen eventually. Let's see what I have. When you can make an upgrade on an item that you own, you'll see that orange up arrow. The check means I've bought the entire thing. Orange up arrow means I can upgrade it. So since I have the mace, I can upgrade all the way up to the final form of the item. Becomes a check. I can buy the first component of this item, the shifter shield, and then I don't think I have enough for any of that. So we'll just go ahead and head out. I'm not going to buy any potions, I'm lazy. Let's see here. So your consumables are the L2, hold down L2 and press either triangle or circle. You can hold 2 consumables, you can hold 2 activated items. Ultimate. And everyone's dead by the time I come down. So it's pretty convenient. They have the hit range for the towers here. So as long as I don't move within this circle, I'm not going to get attacked by the tower. The closest opponent to the tower is going to be the one that gets attacked. So once it might be the closest, it might be minions first. I really haven't paid that much attention to it. If you attack an enemy god within that circle, the tower will automatically target you, so you definitely don't want to do that. Yeah, and it warns you, it says you have been targeted by a tower. This is all pretty user-friendly. Right now I'm playing with my just a regular controller, but I have a mouse and keyboard converter in the mail. It should be here either today or tomorrow. Then I'll get a mouse and keyboard set up because I really prefer playing with a mouse and keyboard. I grew up playing games on PC, not consoles. Well, I guess Nintendo first, but... So yeah, Assault, straightforward. There's literally no side lanes, no jungle, just straightforward action. So with that, the games tend to be quicker. And it's co-op, so I don't think I've lost a co-op game yet. Even if you're with someone who is completely new, you're more than likely going to do okay.
That was a bit close for comfort.
One nice component to have in Assault games would be a healer. Would make it a little bit more convenient, but everyone's learning their characters, their gods, and so no one's going to be really a team player in Assault when you're playing co-op. Alright, let's finish off this shifter shield.
Excellent.
And I'm going to go defensive, but I don't have enough for anything.
Killing spree.
Let's see here. This active removes crowd control, invulnerability, and deals damage to jungle bosses. Definitely don't need that. I'll probably go with the invulnerability, and I'll buy the base item for it, which gives me 1 second and it locks you in place. But it's nice for effects that have a build-up. This is a weird little glitch here. Sometimes when you respawn, you're automatically attacking and it won't stop until you hit R2 again, and then we'll stop your auto attacking. You'll be able to run at a normal speed. Yeah, if you've ever played any MOBAs, multiplayer online battle arena, this is super similar, just third-person view, a little bit weird with the direction pads, and how targeting works for certain skills. It's a little bit weird. Like his ultimate, you have to move this circle to adjust where you're going to fly to, and with a mouse and keyboard it'd be much easier, but that's not what you have, so you just gotta get used to it. Do some damage here. So the key, if you actually want to win, is you want to push your minions down the lane, get them under the tower. You don't fight champions under the tower. You push your minions and attack the tower. So right now, most of the enemy champions are down. We have our minions under the tower to absorb all the attack. We're going to just go through and destroy it. Next up is the Phoenix. This is when you drop the Phoenix, it creates empowered minions, basically. So Phoenix is pretty important to take down. It makes pushing your waves a lot easier. It makes team fights a lot easier because your minions will attack any champion that attacks you. So it's got me while I was going in there. So I'm gonna choose the invulnerability that allows me to move but not attack. The other one, anything but when you come out you get damage reduction buff. I would prefer to be able to run, so I'm going to go ahead and buy that active. Start building up some defensive items. This one gives you a spell shield at full build. This one gives you a shield when you hit below 25 health. It's just a shield that reduces damage, so it's not like a huge thing. It gives you health and magic protection. This one gives you physical protection and attack speed, so I'm going to go ahead and start building this one.
That should soften a blow. An ally has been slain. Divine!
Pop ult, try and drop down all of them. Shit happens.
Shut down!
So I don't really want any of these other actives. This remove crowd control might be nice against Ymir because he does freeze you. But see if I can find utility actives. Increase movement speed. Vulnerability. Short range teleport, and that's what I'm going to go with, is a short range teleport. This one allows you to do it in combat, but it has a longer cooldown. For the combat blink, the greater blink, you can't be in combat, but it has a much reduced cooldown. I'll end up going with the in combat one because I'd rather be able to use it at any time. Here's that little error again that I should probably report. Clear that out. So to use that active, you have to hold L2, press X twice while holding L2. If you let go of L2, it's going to start up your normal X ability. Get on vulnerability and start running. Try and find a spot where I can drop and hit multiple people.
Double kill. Killing spree.
It gets pretty hectic when you have 5 people. The joust is pretty convenient. There's only 3 people. It's kind of less cluttered. This is 1 lane with 5 people. It turns into a shit show.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix.
Alright, so now this is the boss after the Phoenix. So all we have to do is kill this guy and it's game over. You can see the respawn timers in the top right corner. So right now they only have 1 champion up, so we'll probably kill this guy. Let this go right now. So that's it. That's a playthrough of Assault, which is one of the game modes that I play mostly in League of Legends. It's just quick and easy. You don't have to worry about a team, selecting champions, lanes. You just get in and you play and it's over. So yeah, down in the bottom, it gives you little tips. Like I said, the jungle practice, you can play any god, so that would be the ideal place to try one out before you buy them, because it does take a long time to build up enough favor to unlock a champion, because most of them are 5,500 favor. So if you go to gods, we'll look at all new champions at the top. I have Poseidon unlocked for 7 days for leveling up. There are some champions that are less than 5,500, but the majority, I think there's only 4 or 5 that are less than 5,500 favor. So it's kind of difficult to unlock them, so you really need to know what champion you want to play, and that's where you would go into the jungle practice. So I'm going to go ahead and end this one, and if I play another game, then I'll probably record that one also, just to get some more gameplay videos up and talk about the game some more and help people understand what's going on.